I think at this point everyone's made a video on this shard farm, but I'm going to cover it because I made a video about an early farm, and this of course is way better. As you can see, we are at endgame, we are at hard, we are on sterile land, we are at rockfall, and we just come here and we go right to the anticipated ambush point. Just watch what happens here. Already got myself a yellow. Another yellow. This is going really bad too, like this is slow. Purple, purple. Yellow. There you go. And there's a guy there AFKing. I'm assuming he's just like holding the A button, the X button periodically to start it up. So I don't even have to go down. That's not me. It's just some random dude. And because he's doing that, he comes up and periodically does a round and picks up loot, but like, reactors, as many as you need. People do this for leveling, mastery, shards, and of course you're also going to get stuff you can just destroy for components, which is great. High-level Vulgus closing in. We convert to the Kuiper Shard. And you'll see, because there was a guy AFKing there pressing the button, it resets again. And as you can imagine, if you get 3 or 4 people here, this starts getting really good, especially if you have bunnies. If everyone's running bunny and you're just AoEing it down. And of course your skills, if you need the reactors, eventually you're going to get some really good reactors. And you can just kind of do this forever. Never even have to fire a gun if you need to like do masteries. And again, you see it just gets restarted. So as much as you want, you can do it. I'm going to head down here and talk for a moment. And then if you go here, of course, you're also going to get code breakers if you're in the hard mode. And you're also going to get the ultra precision code breakers and all the different code breakers. You're going to get a bunch of these just by doing this farm. And if you ever just, you step away, it doesn't really matter too much because, yeah, these things will still drop loot while you're away. That's, yeah, it's pretty crazy. And really, you only need one person running through here to, like, do it pretty well. I just look at all the, like, that little bit of time that I sat back. Look at all the loot. And this is why everyone's covering this, right? Like, this is, I'm not the first, I'm not the second, I'm probably the 800th, but you have to be on a hard mode. So, it is limited use because a lot of people want the shards early to really get that power boost to, like, just burst through the story. But yeah, I've just been personally farming this. I don't know how much longer I'll do it. I might even, I'm going to be honest, I hit hard mode and I'm kind of burned out of the game. So I might do less videos for it from this point on. I don't know yet. What really got me was the one missions in hard mode. I found out that you can add mods, which is pretty cool for better rewards. But there's no matchmaking. So to me, it was like, oh, well, I've been playing it solo. So now if I want to do this efficiently, I need to go find a team. And that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Also, while farms like this are pretty fun, like at the start, they do get rather boring because it's the same thing over and over. It's hard to like beat this efficiency for these type of materials, so it's like, eh. I'll head back and just look up some of my reactors periodically. So what I'll do is I'll just go here, and I'm just checking the skill power when equipped, and I just go through and see... Oh, God. Let me try. Yeah, I just see what I'm dealing with, because there is a way... I've looked into it a little bit where you can actually make sure your reactors you're getting are, like, pretty much always good for your build. Like, they'll be, like, electric. As you can see, these are the material phase reactors. This is going to change based on the... week. I'll show that actually in a second. So this like farm, you're seeing all these phase reactors. It's actually going to change over time what type of reactor you get. So if you go to the map and you go to R3 for difficulty rewards, only in hard mode, you can see information. So where are we at? We are at Rockfall, Sterile Land. So if I do that and I look here and I go to Sterile Land and I look at Rockfall, it's non-attribute, general rounds, and dimension. So, like, that's the type of stuff that's dropping. And can I switch to the list? Yeah, here's a list. So what this means is I can see, okay, Sterile Land, Reactor, here's what I'm going to get. See how, like, reactors are the big thing I'm getting. And if I go over and look, in 5 days... it's going to switch to this, and then it's going to switch to this, and then it's going to switch to this. So it's going to be a slightly altering farm about like what characters are actually going to get the most out of it when it comes to the reactors. Again, I was just down there, and you'll see because of the missions, I wasn't in the missions. There's no loot up here for me, but that whole time I was down there, if I just periodically went like this, it'll teleport me back. But if I just kept doing it at the start before it teleports you over, so if I had just done this, so like right now, this is what they were basically doing, and I'll just show how the leecher was doing this. And I'm not condoning it because it does slow things down a little bit. But having someone here constantly resetting, I mean, I guess it might actually not slow it down. It might speed it up because you can instantly restart the mission. But, like, I'm not shooting anything. And I'm going to go up and look at all the loot. There's no bunnies. I don't think. Yeah, so it's a little slower. Alright. And there'll come the boss. Alright, so I didn't go up. Here's my reward. I get the gold. I get these two. And of course, don't forget you have these, your modules. So I can just run up here and look. Like, this is without me firing a shot, hurting an enemy. It's kind of wild. And something to remember, too, is what you're saying, well, okay, I'm getting a lot of it of shards, but that's, like, not amazing as much as I wish it was. Well, you have to remember that you're also getting modules, and modules are actually a reward from that. And it's very quick to finish that mission. And those modules can then be, duplicates can be broken down. So I believe I broke down all my modules. I maybe was doing that for, like, 15-20 minutes before I started the video. I'm not sure how long the video is, but I head over here and I dismantle and I select duplicate. 27,000 extra. So, and of course, if you're looking for, like right here, I got this real life fighter. I haven't seen this one before. All sorts of stuff. So if you're looking, there's a chill enhancement I was missing out on, a couple things like that. Venom synthesis, I think that's not from, that's from something else. But yeah, so if you're looking for farming up a bunch of different types of modules, or you need the shards up here, because, you know, of course they get, numbers go up. This is just, it's just a really nice farm. It's just a really nice farm. And Sadly, you can do it in non-hard mode, but you're gonna be limited in what you can get, and that kind of sucks. So definitely make sure you play it in hard mode if you can. If you're not in hard mode and you're early on, I have another video that's really useful.